But anyway, let's have a look at the standings. Verheid and Loix up the top there, tied with 80 points. Chris van Woensel going extremely well in his Group N escort in third place in the standings. The public came to see the fight between Patrick Snijers and Paul Lietear. Snijers has only managed one result out of 3 events so far this season. But this is his home event, and he really wants to start scoring. Paul Lietear in the crack escort has got other ideas. He's in good shape, his car's in good shape. Let's take a ride with them.
150, links 3, 200, rechtsafgang, plus 200, rechts 0 afgang, 250, topafgang, 150, rechts 0 afgang, 200, rechtsafgang, overtop, rechtsafgang overtop en 200, voor top, rem voor links 3 bin, links 3.
As you can see, Lietear driving really at his limits, not giving any quarter to Snijers at all. Makes a bit of an error there. The stages are very dodgy. It's a cause of concern for the organisers that the public don't heed the warnings. They're getting very close to the cars. Bruyneel misjudges the degree of difficulty, and he goes off the road at an early stage, damaging his front suspension and has to retire shortly after that. Nicolas, he's got a busy schedule. This week he's in Belgium. Next week he's off to Jordan. Here he's leading Group N. Van Woensel had a brilliant start, but realises Min is the better driver. Really can't make any impression on him. And once again gets caught out, just like Lietear. Here he makes an error and goes straight on. Doesn't waste much time, though, because he is after the Ford bonus on this event, which is 100,000 Belgian francs up for grabs for the highest-placed Group N Ford. So he's making sure he stays well in contention. That's about 1,700 quid. Ollevier takes it easy at the start. He's 4th in Group N. Claudie, Thange and Kurt de Klerk with their top escort. This is their 2nd event in the International Championship with this car, and they're going well. Last year, Phil Nijs drove in 11 rallies without a single retirement. This year, he's been dogged by bad luck on all of his 3 outings. So far, he's been in action longer here than in his previous events, though. So, here's Lietear, very muddy after the first circuit, and we have a chance to have a chat with him. The team Crack, of course, you probably don't realise, but it's a large furniture manufacturer. One of the largest in Europe. Just explaining the name there. Well, Lietear's saying it's all going very well, really. This is the 4th rally we've been running our own service and support. And there's no problems. The start of the 2nd circuit, and unbelievably, there's just a second between the 2 front runners. Unfortunately, during the night, disaster struck Lietear, who spun twice. He lost 20 seconds on Snijers and has to set off again to chase him and try and pull some of that time back. Nicolas is leading Group N. He has the Lancia beautifully set up now, and his confidence is growing too. Chris van Woensel can only stay in 2nd in Group N. Can't do anything about it. So at the start of day 2, there are only 24 cars left in this event. Snijers, who is now 3 seconds behind Lietear, pulls out all the stops and attacks immediately. The conditions are drier now, less dangerous, and they really suit him. But of course, as they're suiting Snijers, they're also suiting Lietear. Amazing how his driving has improved as the season has progressed. This rally, very much on mud and tarmac, and so the guys have to set the cars up so differently. A good first day for Phil Nijs, 8th overall. He's been quite reserved, really, just checking out the car and the servicing. Now that that's all perfect, he can really go for it and look for a position. More spectators now as the weather improves. Min actually suffers from a flat and loses about 2 minutes, and with it, of course, he lost the lead in Group N. Poised immediately to take over was Van Woensel. Now set up perfectly, a great position for the final 20 stages. The second crack car is being driven by the son of the boss of the sponsors, but there's no nepotism here. He's driving very well, Ollevier, and competitively, maintaining third in Group N. So during the service, we had a chance to chat to Van Woensel.
Van Woensel, wordt de premie van Ford nu eindelijk voor
Well,
jou?
we're just talking about the Ford Premium, this £1,700 or 100,000 Belgian francs. He's saying, are you going to be able to pick that check up this time round? He said, well, we've missed it twice, very closely before, so I'd like to. We're saying the conditions are a bit dodgy. He's saying, yeah, off the road on the dirt tracks, it really is a bit wet. And if you get off into one of the ditches beside, you get stuck, and there's no chance. Well, Snijers consolidating his first position stage by stage, adding a few seconds. Lietear's attack on the lead has gone horribly wrong. And at this point, look, he breaks the drive shaft. And you can see he's lost his drive, showing excellent control there not to go into the crowd, but a sad time for Lietear. Meanwhile, Roger Boeren and Patrick Aerts in the Escort Cosworth are up into third place overall. Nicolas is fighting back strongly. He's recaptured second place in Group N. A good drive, and the Lancia's still going well, despite that problem with a puncture. New wonder boy Van Woensel gets some bad luck, damages his gearbox, and he has to give the Group N honours to Nicolas on a plate. Also, Nijs knows what bad luck is too. His intermediate diff falls to pieces just 5 stages before the finish. Snijers is now driving a textbook rally, and at last he's back into the points for the championship. Paul Lietear was so near, but so far. Bad luck took its toll, and the win just slipped from his grasp. For Nicolas and Joseph Lambert, this is the third Group N win in 4 races. A brilliant start for the new Mitsubishi Lancia. And Dumoulin notches up a tasty second place in Group N. Not bad for an old Sierra. Ollevier brings the other crack Escort home, 5th overall, 3rd in Group N. A good result for him. So confirmation of the standings. 3 Group N cars in 3rd, 4th and 5th, which tells its tale. And I wonder if we're going to see this rally taking place again next year. Anyway, the standings for the International Rally Championship of Belgium look like this.